about Eli hijacking Sahelanthropus. We know how he got it moving. It was Emmerich. He used the kids in the staff living quarters to carry out his repairs. We got the details on tape. You're gonna want to hear this.
Marker removed.
Skullface, real name unknown. Born in Hungary, more specifically northern Transylvania after it reverted to Hungary from Romania. While he was young, the country allied with Germany as part of the Axis powers, but later during the war, it came under Soviet occupation. The Hungarians struggled for independence, but the Soviets came down. Hard. Just like he said, time and again the country was ruled by a foreign tongue. When he was a young boy, he lost his native language, the bedrock for any developing child. His country, his family, his face, his identity, everything was stolen from him. All he had left was his skull. Skullface first tried his hand at espionage during all the chaos from the war. Agents, military officials, and soldiers who operated out of Hungary during the war vanished over the course of several months. This Soviet spy hunt rocked the counter-intel world. Mysterious fatal illnesses, accidental deaths, drownings, people having strokes behind closed doors. Just like Stalin, no one knew who was behind it. But all you need to do was look for who had the motive. They were all taken out by a man without a face. And now we've got an idea of how he did it too. He'd gotten revenge for his people, but he wasn't finished. Skullface defected to the West, eventually ended up with the SAS. That's where he met Zero. It's possible he began planning this whole thing back then. It's hard to say. In any case, Zero made him his XO. He always did have a thing for oddballs. But this one was set to lead a unit no one else would know about. When Zero created Fox, he also formed XOF as a support team. An unconventional special forces unit designed to support Fox, make it stronger, with Skullface giving the orders. Zero never even told the boss about it, nor the CIA, naturally. If Fox was Zero's silver bullet, XOF was the recoil when he pulled the trigger, just like Newton's third law. While you were with Fox, Skullface was operating behind the scenes, sometimes as your backup, sometimes as a mole or a scout, sometimes as your cleanup crew. Fox's tale, making sure the mission succeeded and that you survived. We only have his word to go on, but Skullface's goal was revenge against those who'd use language to subjugate people. Those corrupting a people's identity by forcing a new tongue on them. Those using the power of language to control information. Naturally, that set his sights on Zero. To Zero, English was simply the most convenient code. But to Skullface, English was a parasite. And by eradicating it, he'd stop the world from being eaten away. If that didn't work, he was ready to see the world scorched by nuclear fire. To save language, culture, and race from annihilation, he was willing to overstep the hands of the doomsday clock. That is, of course, if you believe anything he had to say. Boss, we've got the results of Eli's genetic tests. We can finally put this worry behind us.
We used the PCR technique and conducted DNA fingerprinting of the copied DNA sequences. Neither is mainstream science yet, but the concepts and procedures are sound. Both tests say there is 0% chance that the two of you are blood relatives, meaning the results are negative. He's not your son, nor is he your clone. He's just another person.
It was 12 years ago that Zero made plans to clone you. Eli's age and appearance certainly are a good fit. I admit the first time I saw him I did a double take, but it looks like we were worried for nothing. Eli isn't your clone, though you might still have one somewhere out there.
But if Eli isn't the boss's clone, why does he seem so obsessed with him? Not to mention having one hell of an attitude for his age.
I don't know. Learning the truth about himself, cursing the fact he's a clone, bearing a grudge against selfish adults, and coming to hate who he was cloned from. Big boss. If that were really the case, I could understand it. I might even feel a bit sorry for him. But no clone could have a totally different DNA fingerprint. And the test left no room for error. You yourself were there when we drew Eli's blood sample.
Come to think of it, when we went to OKB-0, he'd snuck onto a chopper and was there.
Yeah.
He was acting strange even then. Or actually from a little before that time.
That was exactly when we began these tests.
Maybe he suspected something when we drew the sample, not knowing what we were doing to him, and becoming mistrustful of us.
Hard to say. Eli's had an attitude problem from day one.
So what is he then?
Well, if he's gonna tell us that himself, we'll need to get him to open up more first. What was your goal in having the children repair Sahelanthropus?
I just answered their questions. I had no idea they would actually try to fix it. I mean, can you imagine a child piloting it?
Oh, sure, easily.
It wouldn't work.
Well, I bet it's just like riding a bike.
I said it didn't work.
Who did you try?
I didn't.
Did you put your son in it?
We never did that.
His name was, Hal, wasn't it? I thought you said you never saw his face. But you made him pilot Sahelanthropus. You used him in your experiments.
He wanted to get in. It was such a short time we had.
So he was with you.
We were happy.
You're still happy now. Changing your lies to suit the listener and getting by slipping through the cracks. Building layer upon layer of convenient stories until nothing means anything to you anymore. You're happy all the time because you don't even notice you're doing it. Think hard. Who are you really? You're not a victim, and you're not the silent majority. You're a perpetrator and a petty hypocrite. The real world doesn't make you suffer. It's the other way around.
Please select a mission. Please select a land heading to Afghanistan. Please specify a project. Please select a land heading to Central Africa. Please specify a project. Development project has been added. Please select a land heading to Central Africa. Deploying.
Boss, I've updated the mission list. We've received some new job offers. The details are on your iDroid.
Mission list updated.
Be careful down there, boss.
Marker placed. Sun will rise. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Marker removed. Development complete.
That's the target. Side ops list updated. Please support helicopter Roger.
requested.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Clouds approaching.
Gaining altitude.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added. Side ops list updated. Please select a mission. Please select a landing zone. Deploying.
Careful down there, boss.
Marker placed. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
That's the target.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. You have arrived at your destination.
Contact!
Where are your friends? Hands up.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Side op completed.
You gonna extract him?
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Please support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Squad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B Squad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Please select a landing zone, heading to Mother Base.
Nana dici. Ana Tingo sinna ich bia. Ashla na lego azago. Dice na stoi do aschad yegishta.
Hey. Eyes on Kazuhira. A message from the parasites.
Please a landing zone confirmed.
Roger. This is B Squad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Heading to Afghanistan.
disable the Soviets' reinforcement system by putting a hole in their base-to-base comms network. Head for the Eastern Communications Post and destroy its comms equipment. First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
Be careful down there, boss.
The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Caution, sandstorm approaching. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
Weather will clear shortly. You have arrived at your destination.
Where are your friends? Spit it out. Speak. Speak. Spit it out.
The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that. That antenna is one of the targets. There should be more. Keep looking.
Snake! Talk to me! Snake! Snake!
Enter the Eastern Communications Post and destroy the target equipment. Its location is on your iDroid. First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
You have arrived at your destination.
Good. That's the first one. Destroy the remaining antennas. Good work. You've completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
Mission info has been updated.
Понял. Немедленно проверить. Вставить оперативную сводку. Конец связи.
Extraction arrived at landing zone.
Roger.
Support helicopter requested. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Activated
All right,
hot.
you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete. Departing!
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete. Boss, we have an emergency. There's been another outbreak of the vocal cord parasites on the base. Several men are dead. It started in the laboratory on the quarantine platform where the radiation leak occurred. I'd only just deployed the security team. I've sent in a rescue team to help, but they haven't returned. Boss, I need you on this. Come back to Mother Base ASAP. Here we go again. There's been another outbreak in the laboratory. The quarantine platform. We sent a team to investigate and recover the survivors, but they haven't returned.
There's nothing on the radio either. We got a backup team ready to go. Just give the order and I'll go alone. Boss, what are you... There's no need for that.
We can't afford to lose anyone else.
We have no idea what's going on in there.
Exactly. Anyone still alive's at their breaking point. Last thing we need is another unit storming in. No telling how they'd react.
Fine. First off, check how much the infection has spread. Rescue comes next, after we know the situation. When you're ready to move, just use the iDroid.
We have no idea why the parasite has showed up again. I thought we took care of it. We need more information. Find out what's going on, boss. Select a mission on your iDroid.
Please select a mission.
Boss, let's go over the situation again. We've got another parasite outbreak in the laboratory on the quarantine platform.
What is this?
No idea.
Damn it! What the? Shit!
We've sealed all the exits to keep it from spreading. No one's getting out. One of the researchers inside managed to isolate the parasite behind the outbreak. He faxed over his findings. Code Talker's analyzing them now.
Why this new outbreak, despite our inoculation? This is still unclear. introducing the Wolbachia to the infected prevented symptoms during the last epidemic. The parasites lodge in the victim's throat, forming a mating pair. But the Wolbachia turns the male to female. Two females can neither copulate nor lay eggs.
That's why the rescue team went in with more Wolbachia. But the outbreak still isn't under control.
They should not be capable of laying eggs. Yet, we have a new outbreak. And the Wolbachia have no effect. I pray this is not some new strain. If it is,
then someone may have brought it here. If there's a spy running around.
For now, we must focus on discerning the outbreak mechanism. The cases show another alarming new development. It is now even more difficult to tell who is infected. The eggs propagate out of sight. No external symptoms. One who appears healthy may be dying on the inside.
What the hell happened in there? Boss, I still can't raise the rescue team I sent in. We know how to proceed if we just knew how to ID the symptoms. Finding that out is part of your job in there. Head for the quarantine tent.
The map has been updated.
Hang on, Snake. We've just had a transmission from inside. Here's the audio.
It all makes sense now. I win.
Where's it coming from?
Unknown. It cut off before we could get a fix. It all makes sense. Think he means the parasite? No way to know. But right now, that's all we've got. Hopefully he can tell us something. We'll have to close the tent behind you, boss. Don't think the infection's airborne, but... Find the source of that transmission, boss. Find our man.
You never know.
What is it?
Something sweet. I can smell it even through the mask.
The rescue team reported that too. Said it smelled like ripe fruit.
We cannot allow the infection to spread. If anyone shows symptoms, you must put them out of their misery.
That includes me.
Guess the parasites killed him. Don't touch him. He's covered in blood.
Staff member has died.
Was that more of the message? We'll try to clean it up.
Help me. Help me. Please. Help me. Help me.
I thought we could count on you, boss. Mission failed.
Search the building and locate whoever sent that transmission. Guess the parasites killed him. Don't touch him. He's covered in blood.
Staff member has died.
Was that more of the message? We'll try to clean it up.
Staff member has died.
Another transmission. That door won't open. Must be locked from the inside. Could someone be in there? You'll just have to move on for now.
Boss!
He's wearing a mask. He's part of the rescue team. Looks like he's not the one who sent the message. I'd like to hear what he has to say, but you need to keep going.
I have analyzed part of the data that was faxed out. It appears even those who barely spoke became symptomatic. This must be some kind of mutation.
Get us out of
Staff member has died.
Boss!
What the hell happened?
At least you're okay.
What's going on?
I win. I'm no snail.
Damn it.
So he sent the transmission. Seems like he had a way of IDing who's symptomatic. But what was he trying to say? Snail. Yes, of course. It all makes sense now. Do not let anyone showing symptoms get outside. As infection progresses, it triggers an overwhelming urge to get out in the open. That's the parasite controlling them. Once outside, the birds will feed on infected bodies, spreading the parasite on land. the whole world will be infested. You have to shoot, boss. We can't let them outside. Damn it. We can't allow any contagious individuals to leave. That's it. That's good.
Mission info staff member.
You still have those goggles. If you see a glow in someone's throat, that means they are infected. And all you can do is give them a quick death.
He's infected. Kill him, boss. We can't save him now. I'm sorry.
Snake! You just killed your own...
Emmerich, what the hell? Nobody asked for your opinion.
You expect me to just stand by and watch this?
Member has died. Member has died. Staff member has died. Staff member has died. Staff member has died.
Why?
Member has died.
You're insane, Snake! He was one of your men!
Member has died. Member has died.
You yourself said we're a family! Or was it all lies?
Don't kill me!
Member has died. Member has died. Member has died.
Shooting your own men! That's not the big boss I knew.
They're going outside! Whoa! We're dead anyway! Boss!
Hang on, boss. Is he wearing a mask? He might not be infected. Examine him with those goggles. Carry the rescue team member to the exit. He's the only one not infected.
That has been updated.
Thank you, boss.
Got a survivor. Unlock the door.
Wait. I don't think I made it after all.
What? You just checked him.
Could it have progressed this quickly?
Boss, take another look at him with the goggles.
He is infected.
I don't believe it.
Maybe it got in through my wounds. They're waiting down. All of them. Do it.
Staff member has
I'm sorry,
died.
boss.
There's nothing we could have done for them. We're all grateful, boss.
It's your fault! They're dead because of you!
What?
He's right. I killed him with my own hands.
They were on your side! I'm on your side! And you turned them all to ashes!
They wanted you to shoot. It was that or be burned alive. Come on. Let's get this over with.
Wait. I won't scatter your sorrow to the heartless sea. I will always be with you. Plant your roots in me. See you end as ashes. You're all diamonds.
We're not burying them at sea. What then?
We'll make diamonds from their ashes. Take them into battle with us.
A shining light to our brothers in arms, even in death.
We are diamond dogs.
Mission
Boss,
list updated.
I don't know how you do it. All I could do was obsess over revenge, doubting my comrades along the way. But even after all we've accomplished, the phantom pain never let up. If anything, it just got worse. But you understood that from the start, didn't you? From the moment you opened your eyes in that hospital, you knew it wouldn't go away. Yet you've been fighting the pain and confronting your phantoms the whole time. Knowing full well the battle would never end, not till the day you die. I respect that now, more than ever. It's an honor and a privilege, Big Boss.
the blood of a symptomatic colleague, I found myself making my way up the stairs to this room. And I am not alone. Everyone who's infected, we've all come up here wanting to get outside. I know full well I mustn't leave, given the possibility I'm infected. Yet, I can't contain this urge I feel inside me, like the alcoholic who tries to make any excuse for one more drink. Every step I took up those stairs filled me with this sense of bliss. I still have all my wits about me. It took no time at all to rewire the electronic lock and open the emergency exit. Then, just as I was about to set foot outside, I finally realized what was going on. This desire for freedom is not my own, but that of the vocal cord parasites inside me. They want the ravens to feed on us, pecking us to death, attracted by these sweet secretions. They have mutated to facilitate this. The sweet smell is powerful enough to attract even a species with such a weak nose. So, before the parasites take complete control, I must. Most of the staff in here are already infected. At least, everyone I've looked at is. Infection with this parasite causes a high fever in the pharynx. I have modified a pair of night vision goggles to react only to this temperature range. With these goggles, you can identify who is infected. Other infected will, like me, feel compelled to make it outside. If the ravens get their meal, they'll head for land next. That cannot be allowed to happen.
Well, Doctor, I have the report on the incident at the quarantine facility. Assuming the vocal cord parasite underwent a mutation. The only plausible explanations are exposure to some high-concentration mutagen or radiation. As you know, some of the staff at the quarantine facility were infected with the parasites. The Wolbachia prevented them from copulating, but the parasites themselves can't be removed from their host's vocal cords. Once you're infected with Skullface's parting gift, you're stuck with it. The researchers regularly used X-ray equipment to monitor the parasites in their throats. No problem there, they kept a close eye on the radiation doses. But that equipment didn't just give off X-rays. It was also emitting beta rays, even though that's unnecessary for the scans. See, beta rays have far worse effects on DNA than X-rays, meaning the only logical conclusion is that someone added in a beta ray emitter to trigger a mutation. Those beta rays leaked out from inside the equipment. Because the emitter was retrofitted, the shielding was inadequate. And the person who ordered and inspected the equipment was you, Doctor. That makes you the only person with the opportunity to install that emitter.
So now you're saying I sabotaged medical equipment for some wild plan to make the vocal cord parasite kill everyone?
Or maybe you thought it'd reveal a way to treat the parasite without using the Wolbachia. And with that much to barter, I suppose some people would welcome even a pathetic cur like you.
Just stop it!
You'd have no shortage of buyers, but most would be happy with just the parasite. You wouldn't need to offer anything else. However, if that buyer already knew about the parasite, They'd also know that by itself, it's no longer the ultimate bargaining chip it once was. To sell to that buyer, you need to throw in a bonus. A way to one-up it. There's only one buyer who'd be after that.
Emmerich, we record all communications on Mother Base. That includes radio transmissions to and from homemade devices. You've been in frequent contact with people in America. A private biotech company. A client of which is DARPA. And they are connected to Cypher. You made a deal with Cypher. You offered them a new parasite in exchange for your safety. This is the only place in the world where the vocal cord parasite still exists. And you used it as a testing ground. Tried to resurrect their bioweapon. But your plan to obtain the parasite has failed. Your bullshit ends now. And don't think you're leaving here alive.
Heading to FOB. Heading to FOB. Deploying.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
The map has been updated.
Be careful down there, boss.
extract him.
Wait, stop. Don't shoot! Where are your friends?
Extraction failed.
He's coming too. Roger that.
CP, this is Zulu 1. Stop theft of resources. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your guard up. Out.
You all right?
You gotta extract him.
Development project has been added.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Extraction failed.
CP, this is Zulu 1. Stop theft of resources. Over. This is CP. Understood. Don't let your guard down. They could still be in the area. Out.
Caution, heavy mist anticipated.
CP, this is Zulu 1. I just saw someone suspicious. Checking it out. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your guard up. Out. CP, this is Zulu 1. Did a check of the scene. There's nothing here. Over. Hostile! Understood. Return to your post. Over. All fire teams, this is CP. Combat position. All units to combat position.
Extraction failed.
Let's back up now. Out. drop on you. Keep your guard up. Out.
extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
One of us got pulled into the air by a balloon. Appears we have an intruder. Should I investigate? Over. This is CP. Understood. All fire teams check your surroundings. Flush out the intruder. Out.
You're pretty good.
Extract him.
You're pretty good.
CP, this is Zulu 1. I just saw someone suspicious. Checking it out. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your guard up. Out.
Good.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
You're pretty good. You're pretty good. You're pretty good. You're pretty good. Kept you waiting, huh? You're pretty good. Kept you waiting, huh?
You gotta extract him. Infiltration successful.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Please select a mission. Please select a mission not accepted. Please select a land heading to Afghanistan. Deploying.
Careful down there, boss.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Я не хочу умирать! Я не хочу умирать!
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Что это?
Hands up. Where are the others?
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Что ж, что такое? Солдат упал! Контакт!
Всем боевым группам! Все подразделения на боевые позиции! Повторяю, все подразделения на боевые позиции! СКП, понял? Внимание всем подразделениям! Отправить все резервы на помощь! Повторяю, отправить помощь! Конец связи! Комплект СОС-2! Потерял противника из вида! Еще последние точки соприкосновения! Прием! СКП, понял. Будьте очень внимательны. Реагируйте на каждое движение. Конец связи.
Please specify a project. Development project has been added. Supplies requested.
СКП, понял. Следите за ними. Не позволяйте им входить с фланга. Конец связи. Штаб, штаб. СКП.
Supply drop
Открыли огонь
complete.
в ответ. Но потеряли врага. Враг может все еще прятаться поблизости. Соблюдайте осторожность. Прием.
Нужно прикрытие!
КП-104. Точно место неизвестно. Прием. СКП, понял. На нас напали. Всем подразделениям. Боевую готовность. Конец.
Get down. That's an enemy gunship. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Прием. Всем боевым группам. СКП. У нас проблема. Тревога по всем постам. СО-1. СКП. Доложите ситуацию. Прием. Вы меня слышите? Прием. Всем боевым группам. СКП. У нас проблема. Тревога по всем постам. КП, это Дмитрий-2. У нас могут быть нарушители. Полная боевая готовность. Прием. СКП, понял. Проверьте окрестности. Конец связи. Jim! Somebody!
He's coming too. Roger that.
Kept you waiting, huh? Kept you waiting, huh? You're pretty good. Kept you waiting. You're pretty good.
Boss, get down. The enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Понял. Приказ всем группам. Отправить все резервы на подкрепление.
Outpost captured.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Extraction
That's the
failed.
target.
Side ops list updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Please select a landing zone. Extraction
Roger.
arrived at Mother Base. Support helicopter requested.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Clouds approaching.
Kept you waiting, huh? Kept you waiting, huh? Kept you waiting, huh?
Open your eyes, he's on our side.
This is Speedquad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
You're pretty good.
This is Speedquad. On station at LZ.
You're pretty good. You're pretty good. You're pretty good.
Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Please select a landing zone. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
You gotta extract him.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Side op. Please select a landing zone control.
Roger.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Это КП, понял. На нас напали. Всем подразделениям. Боевую готовность. Конец связи. 40-10, что случилось? Ответьте, 40-10. У нас проблема. Тревога по всем постам.
Please specify a project.
Открыть подавляющий минометный огонь по цели! Прием!
Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Side ops list updated. Please select a landing zone. Deploying. Momentarily.
Be careful down there, boss.
Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination.
Got a minute? It's about the quarantine facility. We've more or less figured out what caused the mutation in the vocal cord parasites. It was the radiation from that scanner. And the one who installed it was Emmerich. I've added a tape recording of the interrogation. You should listen to it.
Please select a landing zone confirmed.
Roger.
Approaching.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
party!
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Side ops list updated. Mission list updated. Please select a mission.
Wait, what are you talking about? Just what do you plan to do?
Present the charges against you and render an appropriate punishment.
You're gonna put me on trial?
Call it what you like.
What's the meaning of this?
Out of here. All of you. Back to your posts.
No, hang on. Huey has killed their comrades and interfered with their lives. They've had all they can take.
Kill her! Stop! This is insane! You have no evidence whatsoever. You say you're an army free from government. You talk big about being a nation unto yourselves. But from the outside, you're just thugs, rebels, a militia, terrorists, an unhinged threat to society. You're nothing but a bunch of psychopaths.
So you're not with us?
No, I didn't.
I thought we were on the same side. That's too bad.
I didn't mean...
Men, you will have justice. But our organization, the boss's organization, is built on order and reason. There will be no lynch mob. So stand down for today. We will gather all the evidence of this man's crimes. And then he will be tried. Dismissed.
What do you think you're doing? Go ahead and execute me. It'll be murder in the eyes of the world. You've lost your minds. Don't you get it? You're seeing phantoms. Just look at that dog. No, you named him D-Dog, but it's obvious anyone could see that's a wolf because you're all a bunch of wild dogs. You wanted to believe he was too, to feel some connection, to fight your loneliness. You wanted something to cling to prove you deserve to be alive. You wanted to forget the death, your sins, so you'd cling on to dogs, or wolves, or even Big Boss. The boss is the same, isn't he? Every one of you is alone. That's why you suspect your own. I know, because I do the same. I'm one of you too. Alone. Open your eyes! What you're doing is murder! Plain and simple. War! War and violence can never lead to peace!
Please select a landing zone, heading to Mother Base. Heading to Mother Base.
Snake?
Please select landing zone confirmed.
Roger.
Welcome back, boss.
Where are your friends?
Thanks for that, boss.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Boss, got time for a mock battle?
Where are your friends?